Welcome to Rika's Reading Room. In today's video, I'm going to read a book about a civil rights hero. I hope you enjoy it. A Voice of Hope. The Myrlie Evers-Williams story. Written by Nadia Salomon. Illustrated by London Ladd. Myrlie Evers-Williams stood before the nation on a chilly January day. Her voice, strong yet gentle, soft yet powerful, soaring like a song spreading hope. But Myrlie's voice didn't start out that way. Myrlie Louise Beasley was born on a green and sunny St. Patrick's Day in Vicksburg, Mississippi. But she entered an unkind world. Myrlie grew up in a place where hate ran as deep as the Mississippi and Yazoo rivers. A place where white people did not see black people as equal. A place where brown skin made little girls like Myrlie a target and forced to fight for her life. Vicksburg was also a place where love flowed stronger than hate and river currents. A place where family and music reminded Myrlie she mattered. A place where Myrlie's grandmother and aunt taught her an education equaled a better life, and she had much to give. Baby, you are here for a purpose. Don't forget that purpose. Myrlie never forgot her grandmother's words. But first, she needed to find her purpose. How, when she struggled to speak up? Myrlie was shy, but grew confident reciting poetry, singing at church, and performing piano solos. Over time, she found her song, Clair de Lune. Quiet, like her. Soon, Myrlie got tired of practicing only classical pieces, until she saw a news clipping of Philippa Schuyler, a glamorous and barachial concert pianist who toured the world performing classical music. From that moment on, Myrlie dreamt of doing the same. She imagined touring the world like Schuyler, and even pictured herself playing Carnegie Hall in a red dress. She had found her purpose. Baby, don't get your hopes up too high, or you may be disappointed, her grandmother said. Myrlie's heart sank. She knew what her grandmother meant. She looked nothing like Schuyler. Her skin was too brown. Her hair was too curly. And she was too poor. Myrlie's dream and purpose suddenly felt out of reach. But hope kept Myrlie strong against doubt. Hope also gave her strength against hate, even when hate hurt. Like when white people told Myrlie she was nothing. When she couldn't enter her city's public library. When neighborhood bullies spat and hurled rocks at her on the way to school. And when neither silence nor sidestepping those bullies made a difference, Myrlie's anger swelled to a crescendo. Instead of raising her soft voice to say stop, she rallied her friends. Together, they raised their fists and fought back. Myrlie was determined to defend herself and her dream. But when Jim Crow laws made it illegal for her to attend a private university and pursue a music major, her hopes of becoming a concert pianist fell flat. Myrlie resented being told what she couldn't do. It didn't help that she was a woman, She was poor, and she had skin too brown. She wanted to speak up, speak out against the unfairness, and ask, why? But Myrlie was powerless. Hate stung. Still, Myrlie persisted. On her first day at Alcord State, she met a handsome and charming World War II veteran, Myrlie Evers. He had big ideas and a way with words. Myrlie had a way with piano keys and found Medgar's ideas inspiring. She remembered her grandmother's words. "Baby, you are here for a purpose. Don't forget that purpose." Myrlie didn't. Together, she and Medgar created harmony and fought against injustice as Myrlie found new purpose. With the world around her spinning out of tune, Myrlie's dream of performing at Carnegie Hall faded. But she kept her passion for music close and continued to play piano at home, as a wife and mother. Day by day, her quiet voice grew stronger. For years, Myrlie juggled family duties and civil rights work. The work was exhausting and dangerous. Alongside Medgar, Myrlie marched against racism, even when her feet hurt. She picketed for the right to vote, even when her warrior spirit was tired. She orchestrated sit-ins, even when her family faced terror. Hate threatened. One night, hours following President John F. Kennedy's address for unity, more division came instead. As Medgar walked from his car to his doorway, a shot rang out. Hate killed. Myrlie's raging voice pierced the dark. Enough! While the gospel hymn, "We Shall Overcome," echoed around Myrlie, she held on to a folded flag. Medgar was now a hero, and Myrlie felt seen, human, valued. Nearly 25,000 people, black and white, lined the streets to mourn with her. Through this outpouring of support following Medgar's funeral, Myrlie realized she had a legacy to uphold. This made her purpose stronger than ever, and she picked up where Medgar left off. Myrlie stopped playing piano to focus on her children, her education, and the battle for civil rights. And she pushed for justice in honor of Medgar. After 31 long years, a guilty verdict was finally dealt to Medgar's killer. Through justice, at long last, Myrlie laid Medgar's memory to rest. The conviction was bittersweet, and so was Myrlie's victory 1 year later, when she became the first woman to chair the NAACP on a full-time basis. In time, the music Myrlie had lost found its way back into her heart. She returned to playing piano, and her dream to play Carnegie Hall. Then, in December 2012, a friend invited Myrlie to do just that. One wintry night, all eyes fixed on Myrlie, concert pianist. She performed her defining song, Clair de Lune, in a beautiful red dress. A month later, following the re-election of President Barack Obama, the nation's eyes focused on Myrlie again as she became the first non-clergy person to say a prayer at a presidential inauguration. Throughout her life, Myrlie had pushed against racism, She gave much of herself to impact change, and she never forgot her grandmother's words. On that chilly January day, on the steps of the Capitol, Myrlie reminded the world that even a quiet voice can grow powerful. Her voice rang out like a symphony, strong, soft, soaring, and her words echoed hope. The end. Thank you for listening to my reading. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more videos. And always keep reading.